Good morning, guys. It's Rachel Graham. Today it's Wednesday. It's the end of my 60-hour fast, and I just wanted to make this little feedback post on my experience with it, how I felt it went, positive, negatives, and recommendations for you guys if you're looking to try it. So it's a 60-hour reboot. It comes with a variety of supplements to help you stay hydrated, to have the right minerals, vitamins, electrolytes, etc. while you're fasting. So you're not just straight up drinking like vinegar and fucking lemon water. So it's really nice that they incorporate this really nice kit. They give you a concise PDF guide that tells you exactly when you're going to be drinking each product and what the product is doing. So it's really cool. So I documented that in my Instagram story where I was taking, the Keto Max when I woke up, and then Signal OS capsules, and then at noon I had a broth, and then at 3 I had another Keto Max, and then at 6 I had another broth, and then at 8 the Keto Calm tea. So you're consuming a lot. You don't feel like, I don't know, it almost like you look forward to the next drink like you would a meal. So for me, the struggle was the mental struggle of, and I discussed this on my live video on Facebook, so you guys should check that out. I felt a lot of anxiety yesterday morning, and I think it's because I had way too much coffee with my ketones. So if you're going to do this, make sure you limit your coffee to like 8 ounces. Don't do a venti from Starbucks. That's what I did, and I did a cold press. So it was just a little too much, and I felt extremely intense. I felt hyper aware of my surroundings. I felt anxious, weirded out, like almost like I was stoned, like I'd smoked weed, like straight up. And I don't like smoking weed, like that shit. It trips me out. I don't like it. I don't need it. My brain is already going too fast as it is. But yeah, anxiety is something that ketones have really, really helped me with. So that part was the only negative that I experienced, and it didn't last very long. I was totally fine within like 2 hours. I drank a couple of water bottles. I probably drank like 200 ounces of water that day yesterday. And I was totally fine. I took clients all day long at the salon for the entire 2 days that I was fasted. So that's another thing that I would recommend to you guys. It would be better for you to do this if you didn't have to work. Just because you're exerting a lot of energy at work, obviously, you're burning a lot of calories. And if you're in the customer service industry, like myself and my husband, he's a friggin' chef. So he was in the kitchen cooking bacon and burgers and steaks and, pastas all day long, and he didn't eat. He said he would get he got a little sauce, you're a chef, your hands are and everything. So he got some Alfredo sauce on his hand, and he legit didn't lick it. He was like, no, I'm strict as hell. I'm not going to even taste anything. And so he wiped off his hand. And, just little things like that. I couldn't imagine how difficult that would have been for him. Because I work in a salon, so nobody eats. A lot of stylists never eat, which I never understood. And I am an advocate for, if you're a server, if you're a hairstylist, you need to excuse yourself to go to the bathroom from your client. You need to be able to drink enough water to keep yourself hydrated, and you need to be able to go to the bathroom. You need to allow yourself to eat some food during the day. It's not like, I'm powering through this shit. I don't need to eat. That's not cool. That's lame. Your customers are human beings. You're a human being. They expect that you will eat food. You have to teach others how to treat you. That's it. And you work in a restaurant and they say you're not allowed to eat. It's like, okay, well then I'm going to bring my food. I have it in the walk-in cooler, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to eat it. And if not, I'm going to put something in my apron. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to eat it. No one's going to stop me from eating or drinking water. Sorry, that's my human right. So anyways, I recommend that you don't work when fasting. Have it be a really nice kind of spa weekend. Do some face masks, hang out, have the full detoxifying experience. Be in nature, walk your dog, do some light yoga. So that would be the one thing I think that I would change about it next time. I would not work. I would not drink as much coffee. And, but other than that, I did not feel ravenously hungry, you guys, at all. I had a little bit of a headache. But that subsided after I just like guzzled water. What else? I feel like it's a really good thing to do for somebody that needs to literally stop what they're doing and they need a drastic change. For me, intermittent fasting feels really good. I like fasting for part of the day. You know, I fast while I sleep, obviously, wake up, drink my ketones, and then have my first meal at around noon. I think that's good enough for me, and I'll do maybe a day fast like once every 3 to 6 months. That's good for my body. But you know what? If you're starting off and you want to change your lifestyle, I highly recommend doing this reboot and then grabbing a box of ketones. So you have a 20 pack. So you do the reboot for the 2 days. Your body's completely reset. Your metabolism is reset. You've burned out all your glucose stores, and then you're going to start taking your ketones and you're going to be on the ketogenic diet. It's a lot easier to do that than to kind of sort of stop dairy and stop carbs and then try to like add a little bit back in, because you can have dairy on keto, but just to cleanse your system completely. And I said in one of my videos, I was like, even if you've been partying a lot and you're not on the keto diet and you want to just reset in time for fall, for university to kick back in, do a reboot, cleanse your system out. But I've got to go to work, so it's great chatting, and talk to you guys later. Bye.